Today I effed up by sticking my USB-C charger into a carrot. I am a third-year marketing student currently writing my research dissertation. How did I even get to this point with my chicken brain? And I was cooking and just snacking on the carrots. Curiosity got the best of me. So I was thinking to see what happens if I stick one end of my charging cable into a carrot, and the other end into my laptop. Disappointingly, no energy was drawn from the carrot. However, the end of the cable that was in the carrot got irreversibly damaged. There's a piece of carrot now stuck in my USB-C cable, and I even used a needle to try and get it out. But still, no juice. Now, if my laptop runs out of juice, that's it until the replacement cable arrives. It's due to be delivered on Wednesday. TL, Doctor, don't stick electronics into food. Update, the carrot turned into a shriveled carrot. It fell out of the cable, but the juice delivery still isn't working. Gonna have to wait for Monday when I'm back on campus to loan a laptop. Thank God I was clever enough to have all my work in the cloud. Haha, don't worry too much about it. Let the carrot dry a little so it shrinks and use a long bristled brush to get it out. Also, good luck with your dissertations. Have faith in yourself. Or just swing it around really fast. See if that works. Now you'll have to explain to others why there is a carrot-filled USB-C cable in the ceiling. I'm not one to discourage a healthy curiosity. But what did you honestly expect to happen when you plugged your laptop into a carrot? A revolutionary free and infinite energy source. That's how I was hoping this would pan out as an electrician. Beta-carotene alpha male. Op is about to end up on Electroboom. Out of curiosity, do not stick a fork in an electric socket. The results will also not be to your liking. Learned that one with a paper clip in middle school. Lol. The first time I shocked myself, I was in 5th grade, I think. I actually didn't have to stick anything into a socket because I'm that dumb. Was trying to unplug a laptop that was behind a desk while it was still plugged into the laptop. Got the prongs wiggled out and went to get a better grip. I just remember my arm going completely numb and my vision going dark as I stepped back. My mom was freaked the hell out, but I thought it was kinda cool. I did the same thing, but was trying to plug in my laptop in the dark. I just remember my arm shaking. Yeah, AC current will do that to you. My 9-year-old did this with an orange. Saw it on YouTube. Didn't work. Broke his charger. Cute though, both of you. If they're interested in experimenting more with a fruit battery, then they need to use electrodes. Copper and zinc are often used for this. The amount of energy produced isn't much though. Enough to power a small LED or small battery-powered clock. Check out this article as it gives a step-by-step procedure. Or check out this guy's experiment. Or try more than one orange next time. Maybe you need to try juicing the carrots first and plug your charger into the carrot juice. I'm not an engineer, but I would think that would work. You're putting energy into making the juice, so it makes sense. This isn't physics class, damn it. My son did something very similar recently. I came out to check on him and noticed he was fiddling with the power cord. A few seconds later, the laptop died. When I checked on the power cord, I noticed it had some residue on it. I confronted him with the evidence and he confessed he stuck it into a banana. Luckily, I was able to clean it off with some rubbing alcohol eventually, but I was fairly mad at him for a few minutes while I thought he broke the computer. At least he has the excuse that he's only 8. How do you know the marketing student also isn't 8? When I first read the post I read I am a 3-year-old marketing student. Maybe a banana would charge better? It would likely be better than a carrot, though citric fruits or an acidic fruit/vegetable would work best. I made a more detailed comment here. But the scale would be awesome at least. Should have used a potato fool. Damn fool potato. You could honestly put this in our /Speepty Life Pro Tips. Thanks for the laugh. Hope your cable gets there quick. Did the carrot have a warning label? Do not use to charge laptops. Nowadays, without warning labels, at least half of society would be dead by the end of the week. Lol. But I always say, get rid of warning labels and let natural selection occur. Naturally. You forgot a step. Step 1. Plug cable into carrot. Step 2. Plug carrot into butt. Step 3. Juice. Step 4. Profit. That explains why store-bought carrot juice tastes like ass. That explains why store-bought carrot juice tastes like ass. To imply something tastes like ass is to imply one has tasted actual ass. Yes, haven't you? It's gonna take you until Wednesday to get a generic USB-C charging cable. Speep, I have like 5 within arm's reach. Lol. Believable. You're a marketing major. Find a rabbit. You got it wrong. It's potatoes it works with. Buy a new one and try it with a potato. If he's charging his laptop with it, it's very possible it won't even register that it's charging because there's not enough energy. My laptop, for example, requires a 100 watts PD charger before it even lets it charge over USB-C. How many watts is a potato? Let it dry, then brush it off. Then use rubbing alcohol to clean it off with an old toothbrush. I've cleaned electronics in far worse conditions, and this is a fairly simple repair. Good luck. R/in just a total peeping idiot. Also r/win stupid prizes. Suck it out. Suck it up. Suck it in. Let me begin. I came to win. USB sin. Are toddlers allowed to use Reddit? There's porn here. Why not just go to a physical store or use same-day delivery for the charger? You're asking the guy that stuck his charger into a carrot. As someone studying marketing, this gives me hope. Is this why you did marketing? Not a degree for clever people. The carrot should still be good to eat. Silly rabbit, you need to blend the carrot first to get juice out of it. Make sure the charger is unplugged and the power pack is discharged, so wait some time for the internals to lose all power. I don't know how long it'll take. When it's safe, use a Q-tip or soak it in high% rubbing alcohol to clean it out. Most likely you still have residue that's causing a short in the plug, and just removing the carrot chunk didn't fully clean it out. Just my 2 cents. I'm wondering if studying marketing made Op dumb, or if he studied marketing because he already was. Technically, I think there would be juice. This is a very good life lesson. A vacuum may be your friend. Yo, it's a standard cable, that's the point of USB Mini and USB-C. EU regs for e-waste decided to standardize to one uniform charging port. Go to the dollar store, see if they got one, they probably do. Have you tried Wumbo? Or the study of Wumbo? Happy Cake Day. I've known people to do things like this. CRC electronics cleaner with the included straw can clean it out in most cases. Just point it away from your face. It is well pressurized. Undefined. I think Op might need more disclaimers than just the one you've provided. I recommend they stay away from all compressed liquids and gases indefinitely. Sadly, the Nature Charge protocol was discontinued by Google in 2018. I feel the same way about not being able to store my Chromebook in a bag of potting soil to charge it overnight. But you're supposed to use a potato for this, not a carrot. Remember that for when you get your replacement adapter. Try a potato or orange next. They make some electricity. Since when do third-year marketing students write research dissertations? Have you tried putting the carrot in a bag of rice? Use some alcohol or even water and try and flush it broken already, so no loss. Just don't use it for at least a day or so to allow the water to completely evaporate. Whatever you do, don't try charging your devices by placing them in the microwave. Can confirm a potato would have worked better. We'll check for replies in a week. I was in Las Vegas when the Nogueira brothers first touched down in America. There was Abbas. This is a true story. There was abused hat pulled up to a red light, and little Nog tried to feed it a carrot, while Big Nog was petting it. He thought it was a horse. Don't insult the chickens like that. There was juice, carrot juice. If you can't get the cable to work, try wireless charging. I'm pretty sure most carrots support microwave and steam charging. I prefer grilled. So, there's no place in your college town to get a USB-C to USB-C cord. Today I learned the C in USB-C stands for carrot. Carrot on, my wayward son. Hypothesis: it was a defective carrot, probably not organic. Try again. Find the right carrot. Be the new Edison. We will eventually run our cars on bushels of carrots. And they won't dare laugh at you. Yawn. Have you tried using a Hoover? Sounds about white. We now know that apples and carrots don't mix well. I'm a computer security student who got stoned and installed a virus for the first time. Today I effed up. If you need a replacement charger, cable, these are 2 brands I use and trust, along with Anchor. Why did you do that with a laptop charger? Why not use a more easily replaceable phone charger? LMFAO. Exactly, lol. It won't run out of carrot juice. Get the V8. You could swish it around in some rubbing alcohol and let it dry really well. I'm more amazed that you don't have another cable. I swear mine are reproducing because I have 3 times more cables than I need. I just had to read I'm a third-year marketing student. Just don't stick your dissertation in a carrot. You can get the carrot out by dipping it in hot milk. Up photos of this. Why? See, where you've peeped up was. You should have stuck the carrot into the USB charger. Not the USB into the carrot. You did it wrong. Sorry dude. If you won't make it to Wednesday, you can probably just buy a replacement cable at Best Buy. Amazon is great, but brick and mortar stores do still exist. You should have plugged it into a current bush. Disconnect the cable. Use the shower head or a spray bottle to clean out the connector with just plain water and then use a hair dryer to dry it quickly. If that doesn't work, check it for bent pins using a flashlight and tweezers to bend them back in place. Why can't you buy a 3-quart at the Circle K? If it is a Type-C to USB or Type-C to Type-C, it should be super easy to replace at any store. Pain Pico. Op. Now that the carrot is out, you should get some contact cleaner like Deoxit and apply some to the previously carrot end with an old toothbrush. Might get it working again. Usually people stick carrots in things, but you did well by the carrot and gave it some of its own medicine by sticking something in it. Dumbass. You gotta juice the carrot and then dump it on the laptop. See you tomorrow on /r/today I effed up again. I feel like you could have Googled this to save yourself some trouble. I'm pretty sure carrots have juice. I had carrot juice before. I remembered something I did. I wanted to see what would happen if I stick the USB cable into a power bank. It deleted my mom's files. Why would anyone even try this? Don't feel bad. This is how all the great discoveries happen. Keep sticking things into things. There's a marketing campaign here. Carrot juice. Carrot juice. Ike. Kinda seems like you need to restart your dissertation. Vacuum. Have you tried that? It's stupidity like this that makes me fear for the future of our species. This needs to be on /first world problems. I understand the thought process, but it sounds like something a 10-year-old might do. I'd be curious too, but I would eventually foresee the possibility that I could ruin my things. I get wanting to experiment, but maybe do so on a cheaper, replaceable cable, not the one that runs your work computer lol. Diplomas should also be able to be taken back. What's your diss on /what uni you at? I'm in the exact same position at Durham Uni and my charger seemed to be fine once stuck in a potato out of boredom. I always wondered if the C in USB-C stood for carrots. After all, carrots can make you see better. And there's another sentence you never thought you would read. Don't stick electronics into food. Thank you for posting. I am a third-year marketing student currently writing my research dissertation. How did I even get to this point with my chicken brain? Well, marketing is the key word here. The cloud. Why couldn't you just go to the store and get a new USB-C cable immediately instead of waiting 4 days? You/beach. Bullies. Official sounds like you gave some sound advice earlier. Lol. If only they'd seen my live stream today. You're why people differentiate between book smart and common sense. Don't worry, it's reversible. Okay, so if it's just a cable, why not just go to a local electronics store and get one that moment versus waiting a few days? I usually do the opposite _/. Obviously it will not work. How can a carrot supply power? Also USB-C will not deliver power unless the other device negotiates with it. USB-C. C for carrot. C. D. How did I even get to this point with my chicken brain? The question all students ask themselves at least once in their career after doing something like this. Gotta be careful when plugging things in. My grandma never threw anything away and my mom was always telling her she was going to get hurt if she wasn't careful. One day grandma wanted me to plug her fan, that my 11-year-old brain didn't realize had exposed wiring, into an old extension cord, again with exposed wiring, while standing on her waterbed in my damp swimsuit when I was 11. The plug was against the wall the waterbed was up against and her hands were too big was what she told me. That speep ended up with me feeling like I was on fire, unable to let go of the cords. The way it felt was so good and bad it's hard to describe. I can remember thinking I needed to let go and then screaming in my head to just let go, but I couldn't get myself to do it. My mom was trying to pull me away with a wooden broom and my grandma was trying to unplug the extension cord with my brother's wooden bat. Finally my hands listened to my head and I was able to let go. I don't remember being thrown off the waterbed into a dresser, but my mom and grandma told me I screamed and flew backwards and then sat staring into space. I remember knowing I'd finally let go and wondering why my mom had the wooden broom we used for the patio and why grandma was standing there with a bat. For some reason I jumped up and took off running. I ran into the cow pasture around the house and barn and then sat down in the middle of our driveway. I just remember thinking I had to run. After I plopped down in the driveway I was still shaking and my hands and feet hurt really bad. They felt like they were burning. It took me a while to notice I had tiny little burns all over my hands and feet. They were about the size of a little round sprinkle, but they hurt like a mother. I've had some pretty gnarly burns and nothing has compared to those tiny little bastards. My grandma had called an ambulance, so I was taken to the hospital and had to get all kinds of testing done on my heart and other organs to make sure there was no long-term damage. The doctor laid into my grandma and told her I almost died. I was shocked and asked him if he was being serious. He told me I was lucky I was able to let go at all and that I was probably seconds away from my heart stopping or some severe organ damage. After that she started throwing away things that needed to be replaced, and for years she apologized for almost killing me. TL, doctor, I helped my grandma and was almost electrocuted to death.